It's that time of year. School is starting back up and you'll find back-to-school sales wherever you go. It's a particularly exciting time for recent high school graduates heading off to college in the next few weeks. And as you parents and kids prepare for this important milestone, AAA is recommending you take a few minutes to review your insurance policies to make sure your new college student is covered before they leave home. So we're going to talk about that today with AAA expert Skylar McKinley. You know, college is that time when you kind of learn how to be an adult, but your parents are still kind of making sure you're okay. So what do parents and these kids need to know as they go to college when it comes to insurance?
Right, and that's what insurance does. It makes sure you're okay. And I think a lot of parents assume, oh, they're heading off to college, everything should be covered exactly as it was. But things really do change. A big area is if they're living in the dorms, they're probably going to be covered on an existing homeowner's policy. But big ticket items like a laptop or an iPad or things you need to do schoolwork might not be covered, so you might want to expand your coverage there. If they're living off campus, though, you want to make sure you get renter's insurance. Right, this protects your stuff, but it also protects you. So if you've got a party and someone gets injured, you're probably limited from liability. The other big one's your car. If you're heading out of state to an out-of-state school, call your insurance agent to make sure you're still covered. If you're staying in state and keeping your car, probably no changes. And for parents, if they're not taking a car with them, now's a great time to save some money because you can pull them off your policy because they're not using it.
All great tips. Insurance can cover you, of course, in the event that you do have a claim if something happens during one of those crazy parties. But what do you do to avoid these claims altogether?
Right, so you definitely want to take your laptop with you to college, but other expensive things like those heirloom earrings your grandma gave you, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Maybe leave those at home. Other simple tips are lock your dorm door, do a dorm inventory, so before you go, take photos of everything you're taking. But actually what we know about the majority of thefts on college campuses, they take place in common areas. That's cafeterias, that's the library. It's really when you leave things unattended. So don't leave items unattended. Have someone watch your stuff because they can get snagged.
Good advice. I was not that responsible in college, so parents, you got to do your job here and remind the kids.
Exactly.
Thank you, Skylar.
Thanks.